Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Shakirul Azam bin Hasan. Today my group will present about Freud's psychosexual stages of development. Okay, what is Freud's psychosexual stages of development? Freud's psychosexual stages of development is to expand the development of us from birth and throughout our life. Okay. Actually, there are 5 stages in Freud's psychosexual development, which consist of oral stage, anal stage, phallic stage, latency stage, and genital stage. The first stage in Freud's psychosexual development is the oral stage. It begins at our birth, where the infants need to get basic nutrients such as sucking their mother's breast to satisfy their needs and pleasure. Stevenson stated that these stages will last approximately 1.5 years. The infant will feel the pleasure as the sucking and receiving the object in their mouth. If the infants are satisfied with their needs, they will be gullible, optimistic, and full of admiration for others around them. However, if they remain fixated at these stages, they will be stunted, as they will be characterized by pessimism, envy, suspicion, and sarcasm. Second stage is the anal stage, which happens at the age of 1 to 3 years old. Anal zone has become a major significance in the formation of personality, according to Corey. Personality development of a child can be influenced by the discipline and parental strategies of the parent. That means they will become an anal explosive character, which is generally reckless, defiant, messy, if the parents are too lenient and the child manage to derive their pleasure. However, if the children are overindulgent, they will develop into an anal retentive character, which is neat, precise, orderly, and careful. The next stages of Freud's psychosexual development will be presented by my group members, which is Emir Fatullah and Dayang Nur Afika.
The third stage is the phallic stage. The age range for this stage is 3 to 6 years old. At this stage, children start to discover the differences between males and females. Boys begin to see their father as the competitors to the affections of their mother. Nevertheless, the child still worries that their father might punish them for having these feelings. Freud also believed that girls also experience the penis envy. For girls, all women had remained somewhat fixated at this age, and penis envy had never been completely resolved at this stage. The next stage is latency stage. The age range for this stage is 6 years old until puberty. The stage started when the children start to enter schools, when they become more concerned with the peer relationships, activities, and other interests. Sexual energy dormant or repressed were explored in this stage. For the growth of self-confidence, communication skills, and social skills, the latent stage is very important. And Freud also claimed that children was possible to be fixated or stuck at this stage. The fixation might lead to an inability to form a healthy relationship as an adult, and they might lead to the immaturity.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. I am 72803 Muhammad Emir Fatullah Masnur bin Muhammad Nur. Now we are going to talk about the last and final stage of Freud's psychosexual development stages. The last and final stage is the genital stage. Now, during this stage, the genital stage, what happens is an individual starts to develop a sense of interest in the opposite sex. He starts to seek love and attention from the opposite sex. Now, this stage happens throughout from puberty throughout his entire life. That is the genital stage. And if he succeeds in the other stages, all of the needs and wants are fulfilled, he will develop into a well-balanced, care, and warm person in all aspects of life. But as once said by David B. Stevenson, if he is fixated on any of the stages, especially the phallic stage, he will start to erect and complications and fixations that will lead him to maladaptive behaviors. Okay, now for the conclusion, we have talked about the 5 stages of psychosexual development. The first being the oral stage, which is in regards of the mouth area. The anal stage, which is in regards to hygiene. The phallic stage, where he starts to notice the differences between a male and a female. And the fourth one, the latency stage, where he starts to seek social interactions and relationships outside of the family setting. And the last and final stage, which is the genital stage, where he starts to seek love and attention and gains an interest in the opposite sex. Now, many believe that Freud's psychosexual development theory has no evidence, has no proof. Because of the theory itself, is good at explaining behavior, but not at predicting behavior. So that makes the theory of impossible. It cannot be proven true, but it can also never be refuted. However, Fisher and Greenberg, 1996, argued that Freud's theory should not be seen as a whole, but should be seen through specific hypotheses. That's where it truly will shine, because they also have proof that Freud's anal and the oral stages can help us in predicting the behavior of an individual. This has been proven from Freud and from Fisher and Greenberg. Okay, so now, what do you think about the video? Do you agree with us? That's all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.